engineered an economic collapse and has engineered every bubble since the early 1900s to steal the wealth of the middle class. You're covering up the formation of the world currency. You guys are puppets for the Council for National Policy, the Council for Foreign Relations, and the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg Group. Why don't you do some real news? Come on, you were a journalist once.
What's his name?
Yeah, that's it.
I can't believe I just gave him that.
Brian Williams, shame on you. Shame on you, Brian Williams. How come you exposed Bush's war, but you won't expose Obama's war? I know you guys could hear me, because my mom just sent me a text that she could hear me on NBC News. And we had enough of your lies and manipulation of the news. You guys never go after the elite who are causing this economic crisis. You guys have a perfect opportunity to stand with the American people against the treachery that this private reserve banking system is causing everyone. They looted $24 trillion from the American taxpayers. It wasn't just Obama. It wasn't just Bush. It's the cronies behind them. It is the Bilderberg Group, the Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission. All things we know the American people can hear us now. Go educate yourself. Don't listen to this puppet with makeup on. Go to Infowars.com. WeAreChange.org and educate yourself about the treachery, about the secrecy and lies that are being committed against you, the American person.
They're at commercial. Oh, we texted up.
We have nothing to do with it.
You guys are complicit because you don't hold them accountable like
they're doing their job. Look, they're doing their job. They're not complicit in anything. They're the lower level guys. They're not complicit.
Can I ask you something? Why don't you just go to Phipps and do it there? Because that's where everybody is. But we don't have anything to do with this.
Text me the.
It's really not up to us. So can you just? We can't change it. You think we can change anything?
They're lower level guys. Respect them.
You know what I mean? You're stuck in a position.
Respect them because they're just like us. All right.
One thing about it was 1 week's job.
Respect them.
That's why we're out here doing our show.
So, I understand, but can you just get straight to the end of the because it's very short. But where did you guys come from? How did you know that we were here?
We didn't. We were walking by.
You were just walking by and you found us.
The police blocked our bad luck. We had to go around here, and we started walking out here because everything was blocked off. We couldn't get through the convention center. We just walked here, and they're like, "Wow, we're going."
It's like finding gold.
But you've gotten your message across. You've already gotten it, so can you just give us a little break here?
Let me know how it goes.
I know, but I understand.
You work for the propaganda arm of the government.
Okay, can you, okay.
He's coming back from commercial.
Just have,
you're on.
any chance, how do you know when we're off?
Because there's a little kids over there. We got good eyes.
You will not have a
We didn't really plan anything. We were just walking across because the police have barricaded everything over there. We just came back from being tear gassed. Message across that they're not covering what the people should know. They're covering what the elite want us to know. The elite private Federal Reserve banking system runs this country since 1913. And we are here speaking against their tyranny against us. We also know about the Bilderberg Group, a group of secret elites that meet once a year with the heads of banking, corporations, media, and governments all around the world in secret. And they decide public policy, what's going to happen in this country the further you're on. The mainstream media never reports on the Bilderberg. Our organization reports on it. We get death threats and harassed for simply exposing people like Geithner, people like Ben Bernanke going to these meetings with other corporations, with other banks, with the mainstream media and deciding policy. We're sick of the mainstream media not reporting on this, and that's why we're here voicing our concerns with NBC as the front line.
So today, when you guys came over here, you didn't intend to just target NBC, you just happened to see, you were going where you could,
I mean,
and then you saw that they were going, so that's why.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even know who that was until we zoomed in on the cameras. We We just know it's in the mainstream media. And we did these tactics before, and they were very successful getting our message out to the broader audience. It's very receptive, and people who are watching TV online hear what we're saying, and they check it out themselves and they research it. They're getting a second opinion. That's not being force-fed to them by the mainstream media, by the big corporations that control them. They're getting a second opinion of what they're not hearing on the news, about the CFR, about the Trilateral Commission, about the Bilderberg. And that's why it's so important to get that message out, because the American people are not hearing any of this.
Now, are you guys going to protest tomorrow, or are you coming back around?
One thing we're doing, we're not really protesting, we're documenting everything that's happening. We know that there's agent provocateurs in the crowd of these protesters that are causing these situations to happen. We know that police officers have been caught previously before at the DNC. It's been admitted by the AP, police officers dressing up as anarchists, causing the problem. The police react, and they squash all legitimate concerns and protests against what's happening. So they've been caught doing this before. We saw some of that today. A small group of people doing something violent, characterizing the whole group, making the police go after us violent. And I was tear gassed. They used the sound wave weapons against us because of a small group of people that are causing these problems. We are here to document these people, to show them that they're doing something wrong and they're vilifying all the people who really want truth and justice.
And what made you
NBC said was
Fox over here when you said Fox, not right away, but like,
well, she was like, Fox News is 2 people down from us. So I mean,
Fox News will tell you every wrong thing to attack the president about. They won't go after any real issues. They want you fighting amongst yourselves, Republicans versus Democrats. The bottom line is we want peace. We don't want these wars that are going to go on for 100 years. Why is Glenn Beck saying that American citizens should be dealt with by the military because they support Ron Paul or other alternative candidates?